All right, today we're going to be talking about background information in our introduction. So please go to Google Classroom, scroll down until you find background information right here. Go ahead and click on that, and yours should look more like this. You'll open that up, and here is our background information. So it says an explanatory introduction. Background information is simple information that readers need to have a basic understanding of the topic. This is a great place to define your idea or explain anything that might be confusing to the reader. So really, it's how we define things. So let's go ahead and put in background information for the library example. So right here where it says topic, I'm just going to put in library. How about bringing a library to Lincoln? Okay, and you know there's lines on there. This is basically set up to handwrite in. Since we're not handwriting, I'm not really going to worry about those lines. They're just going to go wherever they need to go. But I'm going to go ahead and just type in, and that's going to be the same thing down here. Okay, so what I need to define or explain about my topic? Well, in their case, they needed to explain that Lincoln doesn't have a library, right? You have to explain that because there isn't enough money to build or maintain a new library. All right, so Lincoln doesn't have a library because there's not enough money to build or maintain a new one. Okay, let's go down to the next one. What costs libraries have to pay for? Okay, so that's one thing that they had to worry about. Fix that up. What cost did they have to pay for? I better define that. And another thing that I'm putting in my notes is there are alternatives to regular libraries. Okay, so these things I need to talk about in my introduction for it to make sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and scroll down here, and let's go ahead and type in a background information inside an intro that we would have used for this library example. Okay, here we go. The problem is the city of Lincoln doesn't have a library. There isn't enough money to build and maintain a new library here. Not only do they require a building, comma, but money is also needed to buy books, computers, movies, shelves, and to pay the staff as well. However, libraries don't need to be in large buildings or have a certain number of books. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're getting ready for your background information in your intro by showing an example of a way that they did their background information. So if yours was COVID, like I believe Lucy's was, or if yours was fire, make sure that your background information would do that. So right now, obviously, you're just going to type in what I have, but think about how you do background information. All right, see ya.